This is a general reading for Scorpio for November 17th through the 23rd. So if Scorpio is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of November, I'm again offering a complimentary reading for someone who either subscribes or puts in a comment, and one person will be randomly selected. Now, I do read all the comments, so thank you so much for those and for the support of the channel. Now, if you're not a subscriber, consider being a subscriber. If you think you're a subscriber, look at the video that you're watching. Does it say subscriber on it? Sometimes YouTube unsubscribes people. I don't know why. Check to see if you're a subscriber. Being a subscriber costs absolutely nothing. Excuse the dog. Usually he's that dog, the neighbor dog's barking in the front. Now it's barking in the back. Anyway, excuse the noises outside. Now, to be a subscriber, you just subscribe. It costs nothing. The advantage is that you will be considered for that complimentary reading. If you hit the notification, you'll be notified when the videos come out. So it helps the channel. And then, there are some benefits. I will not send you any emails. I will not send you any texts. I will not use it for marketing. The only time I will contact you is if you get that complimentary reading, and then I will make comments on your comments. It will not be used for marketing. It helps the channel. And if you like the video, hit the like. Also, if you want your own personal reading, the information's down below. You send me an email. It's $30 for 30 minutes or $50 for an hour. That's either live or video. And you just send me an email and that starts the process. Today I have my crew here. Yesterday we had, you would not believe, a storm that we had in Portugal, and there was flooding in the central Algarve. There was like videos of like streams going down the streets, and then today there was a video of the river in Trevere, which was all muddy and way high up. It was just crackling thunder. Thank God Gypsy has crossed over. She hated noises like that, and she would panic and she would pace back and forth. She's one of the few dogs, I've had dogs for 50 years, and she's one of the few that has been so hypersensitive about noises like storms. And she would know before the storm would come, and she'd start getting real nervous. So I had water coming under my kitchen door, so I had to put towels there. I had a dripping ceiling. Then I had to watch the front door to be sure it wasn't coming up over the curve. Because 2 years ago I did have flooding in the house, about that much water all through my house, and I had to at 3 in the morning sweep it out. But for some reason the gutters were, the street was cleared and there wasn't any debris, so the water was able to run off because we're down the hill from the castle, and so the water would come down here. So today's a drying out day. I was able to get my laundry, wash the towels, and the cats came out of the garage because they were hunkered down in there. So I have Nina here today on the table. Let's see, where was Milo? Well, yesterday he was here in the hallway with me. So he's probably on his dog bed. Hope is in the kitchen. Jason's in the bedroom, and the cats, they were in the garage, but now that the weather's nice, they were up on the wall and they were exploring because they were like hunkered down in the garage yesterday. I cannot believe the rain, how heavy it was. And I was from Oregon and Washington, and we had rainstorms. We really did have rainstorms, so much so sometimes you just had to pull over because the rain was so heavy. But it was really heavy rain yesterday, very heavy rain. Who says we don't have global warming? So anyway, Scorpio, here I am. We're going to see what's coming up. I have shuffled the cards and cut the cards, and let's see what we have coming up for you this week. And we're almost to the Thanksgiving. It's the week after. So look what we have. The very first card is the Magician. What do you want to manifest? Crossed over by, the Five of of Swords. There's something going on behind the scenes. So be real clear, use some discernment. We'll see what other cards show up, but use some discernment in deciding what you want. Have a clear path, because things presented to you may not be as they appear. That's what they're saying. Things may not be as they appear, as they are presented to you. Now look at the hood. You know, he's hiding something and sneaking around. Then we have the Hangman. You're just sort of waiting for things to happen. Behind you is things starting moving fast. The Eight of Wands. Things moving fast. On your mind is Page of Cups. This is on your mind. Could have been about home. You know, that could also be your Five of Wands. Right ahead is your King of Rods. He knows what he wants. He's got his, you know, his rod. He's very determined. He knows who he is, and he knows the direction. Look at the determination on his face. He knows exactly where he's going. No hesitation. Like a leader. He's like a leader in this. Then we have Ace of Rods. This is around you. New beginnings, new opportunities. Knight of Cups. So we got a mixed bag here. We've got some cups going on. That could be your Five of Swords. I don't know. We'll see. Then we have the Queen of Rods. Now, I like the Queen of Rods because she's got the sunflower, which is growth, opportunity. And there she's got her rod. That's her strength. And then the final outcome is the Seven of Swords. I hear Milo. Milo, where are you? Come here. He makes this little noise. He thinks it's, anytime I go in the kitchen, he thinks it's time to eat. But it's not time to eat. We have like 2 hours to go. Well, here he is. Hi, Milo. Come on. Come on. Where have you been? You looking for dinner? Oh, and here's the Nine of Pentacles with your Seven of Swords. Like moving forward. I'm putting the past behind me. I'm moving forward, and I've got good things ahead. The Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the High Priestess, the Empress. Who's moving? Someone's moving to a new home. Someone's moving to a new home. Yes, you are. You're so excited. Anticipation of the holidays. I don't know if you bought the home, but you're just so excited about new home and how you're going to decorate it. And you know, this is for someone, but I get a sense of moving to a new home for the holidays. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Knight of Rods. Now that noise is Milo drinking water. That's Milo drinking water. Then we have the Knight of Swords, excuse me, and the Four of Cups, crossed over by the Nine of Rods. So a lot of the things that have been going on are around home, but there's also some new opportunities or new changes related to the rods. Business opportunities or projects could be, or your own business. So you're in a transition period right now. You've got an Ace, and you even have a Three of Pentacles, which is learning about something or the beginning of something. So your reading is about your Magician, and remember, there's the infinity crowning, reaching to the heavens about what do you want to manifest. And you have everything there. You have the swords, you have the cup, the pentacle, and let's see, the swords. And I guess that would be the cups. The rose could represent the cups. But it's what do you want? Oh, you know, reaching to the heavens, and it's unlimited. Because of what you want to manifest, that doesn't take away from anybody else. Nor if someone has prosperity, that doesn't take away from you. It's not like there's a limited pot in the universe. It's not limited. There is enough for everyone and to celebrate for all. Then we have, you know, the Magician and the Five of Swords. So now, you know, there's something hidden. as you're wanting to manifest, there's some things hidden. Could be opportunities, businesses, opportunities represent to you, which you don't have all the information. It could be also a situation that ended that someone is still trying to, not stir the pot. It's more than stir the pot. It is, that's interesting. Throw something in, like, you know, like a gear or a machine, and they're trying to throw something in to seize it, to stop it. What would be the word for that? Their intentions aren't good, and they're trying to get the whole thing off kilter. So, you know, sometimes as you move on, let's say it's an end of a relationship or end of work, that the people that you're moving away from want to hang on, that they don't have your good intentions because they're losing control, or, you know, they have a hidden agenda. They don't have they only have their interests at heart, not your best interest. And so they're still trying to throw a monkey wrench. That's what it is, throw a monkey wrench, which would be, if you throw something into a machine that will seize it, that's what they want, is to get you off track. Could be gossip, for example. Could be that maybe you have some business dealings with these people and they're still trying to get you off track. Maybe they're not following through on their obligations, or they are, you know, if it's the end of a relationship, that they are not wanting to give you your just due, what is it you are entitled to, maybe making things difficult. So they're still around. Now, why are you being shown this? Be forewarned is to be forearmed. So you don't, so you don't go, they say, down the daisy path thinking everything is fine. You don't, keep your eyes wide open. Be aware of what's going on. If you're having negotiations with someone, or you're ending a business relationship, know that there might be things that are hidden agendas. Don't go through it blindly. Have your intuition up. And if you have anybody that's an advocate for you, like an attorney, or let's say you're working with a government entity because you weren't paid, you know, they have an advocate, you know, you need to be trusting those folks and saying, hey, you know, I think there might be like hidden assets, or they're not playing fair. You know, it's not playing fair, but it's, you know, they're not being truthful. So, you know, talk to your advocate, because then we have, here's your Four of Cups and the heavy burdens. Now, the Four of Cups is feeling like that, whatever that beginning was, that relationship, it was 3 spilled, 1 on that shelf. 3 spilled, 1 on the shelf. And you have a lot of heavy burdens because of that. It's the end of, could be end of a relationship. You know, the Four of Cups is like assessing if you want to go forward. It could be a move, a necessity because of a change in your living situation. And so you're moving forward out of that situation. And there's a lot of responsibilities, no more than you can handle, but there is a lot of responsibilities. As we move, you know, maybe you're moving to a new home. As you move to a new home, there is a list that is, so long of things to do, to take care of when you move, like changing the utilities, changing your address, going to motor vehicles. If you have children, it's, you know, transferring their records. You know, if you have to change doctors, you have to look at the medical and get your medical records transferred, and just the logistics of packing and unpacking and moving, and as everything there. And if you're moving out of an apartment, then you have to take the pictures and be sure that you get your deposit back. And yeah, well, that's it. If you're moving out of an apartment, take pictures, save it on your phone, and any little little tiny thing, okay, what's the word? Well, anyway, be sure to take those pictures. Like that little nick on the counter, take a picture of that. I hope that you took a picture when you moved in, because they'll say, oh, well, that wasn't there. Well, yes, it was there. You know, and that's how they, you know, or, you know, take pictures and verify everything. And when you do your walkthrough, have your checklist, and then you're supposed to do that checklist, and then you're supposed to get your deposit back. But, you know, if you're moving, be very prudent. You know, and you've got the Five of Swords, that's sort of like a warning. So there could be some stuff going around you that people are maybe, the only one that they have their best interest for is themselves in lots of situations. But you've got a whole lot of responsibilities. And then at the base of it is just hanging the hangman and waiting for things to start to move forward. Now, the King of Swords can be information. So maybe you're waiting for some information about the ending of a housing, or moving to housing, or the end of a job, or the change of a job, or getting hired or something, but you're just sort of hanging on. Now, the Knight of Swords is generally information or action. Action before thinking. So you're waiting for the action, just sort of hanging on, waiting for things to happen. Because behind you, things started to move forward with the Knight of Rods. Again, action. Knight of Rods can be someone at work. It could be a relationship. And through that, you're starting to move forward, and it's a sense of victory. It could be work. It could have been a relationship. Now, with the other deck, often I read the Knight of Rods as someone who's a little bit irresponsible, and he like lives in the moment, which is like if you're at work, he's the one that's going to be on coffee break and chatting around with the coffee, and, you know, he's snoozing a lot, and the job fell on your shoulders. Or if it's in a relationship, he's, you know, he could be the one that like, oh, well, did you pick up the stuff at the store so we can have dinner? Oh, I forgot. Or I got to talking to so-and-so at work. Or, you know, it's just, he doesn't really think forward, and you can't really count on him. So, you know, that could be your Nine of Wands. But this, I think, is moving forward. And again, it's an action figure, or action. The Knights are action, moving forward. Moving forward could be to a new job, could be to a new home, it could be a promotion. It could be your own gig, too, that you're doing your self-employment. That's very possible. Because what's on your mind, Scorpio, is a message about the home and a conversation between two people. Could be a new relationship, it could be moving. But that's what's on your mind. Now, it doesn't look at all adverse. I don't see anything, you know, you do have your Four of Cups, but this is a conversation that seems pretty good. And what's, you know, it could be moving, it could be a new relationship, it could be a conversation between two people. But it's a Page of Cups. So some of you are moving to a new place, maybe renting, maybe buying a house, or it could be a relationship. Someone approaching you for a relationship. That is very possible. That's very possible. A new relation coming up ahead. And you're feeling very good about it. Yeah. Because if you ended a relationship, you know, with your Four of Cups, you were a little bit hesitant, but you're feeling cautiously optimistic after you have a conversation, the Page of Cups, and then a conversation between two people. Could also be a transition from the relationship which broke up, and conversation of next steps. That maybe you are, you know, it could be amicable. It could be, that could be on your mind too. Because what we have ahead is, I said, you know, the King of Wands, he knows where he's going. Very determined. And the Six of Pentacles could be a job offer with a company, or someone giving you some help. Or, you know, this could be a boss, could be a job offer, could be a company, it could be money, it could be a job, you know, telling you about a job or a job interview, coming right up ahead. Then, here you are around you, Ace of Rods, new beginnings, and the Three of Pentacles. It's the start of something new, and the Three of Pentacles is assessing. Do you want to go to school? Do you want to learn something new online? Do you want to upgrade your skills? Do you want to start your own company? Do you want to apply for a new job? It's all beginnings, and you're looking at the Three of Pentacles. What direction do you want to go? That's really what it is. new opportunities, and what direction are you going to go? Then we have the Knight of Cups, and things feel good. You know, I do think there is a new relationship, because you had, you know, the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups crowning you, and then you have the Knight of Cups, which is someone bearing a cup of love, and it's very good. It's the Empress. Now, it could be buying a house, could be moving to a new place, or it could be a relationship, and that relationship is very good. It's the Empress. It's like more than just prosperity. It's having it all. So it's happiness, relationships, health, prosperity, and part of that is your Knight of Cups. So for some of you, you're going to have a new relationship. For others, you're going to be moving to a new place. For someone, I get a sense that this is a single person, maybe with some children. This is very specific for someone, and that you feel so good because you're going to have your own place. I don't know if you're buying, but it's like you really feel like you have made a big step forward, and you're so happy to be thinking about some stability for your family, that through your hard work you're going to have it all. Now, it may, you know, what you're going to have as you celebrate the holidays. People celebrate different holidays. It's not going to be a whole lot of gifts, but it's more than that. It is the time together, and even if it's not the top of the line, people don't mind. Like if you have children, they don't care, because you're together. It's that spirit of being together in your own place, and you've come so far, and just really enjoy the moment with your family. That's what enjoy the moment and establish the memories. Take lots of pictures, and just you're feeling so good about having this big change, and pat yourself on the back. You really have done a lot to get to this place, and you've done it very, very well. And so the stability, whatever challenges you've had, you've addressed them. You've come so far. So, good job. That's what Spirit's saying. Then you have here, you're the Queen of Rods, and it says follow your intuition. So whatever directions you're going, follow your intuition, whether it be a job or your own gig or relationships. The Queen of Rods has it all. She's open. She is stable. She has prosperity. There's the sunflower, which is prosperity. There's her rod, which is her strength. And it says follow your intuition. Through your intuition, that's going to keep you on the direction of keep moving forward, because your intuition is going to help you in the directions to go, to continue the progress you're making. Now, you might hear some little noises. That's Hope hitting the food dish because he's blind, and he wanders around because he can't even figure out what the water dish is, and so then he hits the food dish. So if you hear that little noise, that's Hope. Then the final outcome is that you have left that situation, the Five of Swords. You've moved forward, you've conquered the situation, and you have your prosperity. There's your 9. So it could have been that you left a toxic work environment and you moved forward to better things and said, I'm out of here now. I don't have to be in this situation anymore. And I'm moving forward. I have a new gig, like maybe a new job or something, in prosperity, and that money's going to be coming, the flow of money. It's like you turned on the spigot, and that the water, the flow of the money is now coming, because you have left that situation, the 7 of Swords. You have turned that around, and you're moving forward, and you're no longer in a situation that is keeping you stuck. You're no longer stuck. You're moving forward. Now, let's see what cards we have for the Wisdom of the Oracle. Well, Milo, what you doing? You're waiting for dinner? Milo's right down here. You know, Milo's my 16-year-old dachshund, little long-haired dachshund. He was, I mean, his third placement, he had 2 failed placements. And I never give up on a dog. I don't care how, you know, what behaviors they have. We work around them. If I have to take them to obedience training, or, you know, we get around this. So the first one, the people left 3 dogs at like a vet or a kennel. They're like, look, we don't want our dog. People do that. And then the second one, they placed him with some people for 9 months, and then one day they said to the rescue, we don't want him anymore. They just dropped him off. They didn't say. And they'd had him for 9 months. So I've had him probably about 7 years. Haven't I, Milo? You've had me for 7 years. So, angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is it that we have for our Scorpio for this week? Show what we have for Scorpio, angels and archangels and spirit guides. Oh, there's something about don't be so hard on yourself, Scorpio. That's what they're saying. Don't be so hard on yourself. I know that there's a full moon, and full moon was yesterday, so things are starting to move forward. Things are moving forward for you, Scorpio. Don't be so hard on yourself, whatever it is. That, you know, forgive others around you and forgive yourself. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't get a card about forgiveness here, about forgiving yourself. Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is it that you have for our Scorpio? Okay. Not for you. Now, this is interesting. Not for you. So there's something that you want that it's not for you, because it says that this is God's protection. So maybe you want it, maybe that's the ending of that home, or the ending of that job. So it wasn't for you, and now you're moving forward. Jason, what's wrong? Come here. Come here. Come on. So, this is God's protection is what it says. So maybe it's a job that you wanted that you didn't get. It's not for you. It's for somebody else. And something better will be coming. Then we have manifestation. Whatever you want. Remember you had the magician. Well, here's your manifestation card. Imagine. Imagine what you want. And look at how it's coming down from the heavens. Imagine. And then the other card for you is exchanging gifts. This is the trade. Now, isn't this interesting? Because we talked about the holidays and gifts. Now, it says, you know, the exchanging of gifts, it's giving and receiving. And I've talked before about giving and receiving, that, you know, it's easier to give than to receive. It's very hard to receive. And so, you know, part of it is maybe to receive a gift. That's the exchange of giving and receiving. So maybe it's someone's giving you something. So it's the exchanging of gifts, but it's also the holiday time. We talked about the holidays. The gift doesn't have to be big. It's from the heart. From the heart. Okay. Then we're going to pull the I Ching Oracle card. Here we go. Scorpio, angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is the card for our Scorpio? Angels and archangels, and right down in here. Okay. Gentle penetration, 57. Okay, 57. A subtle penetrating effect is like a soft wind blowing through reeds that are bending gracefully, demonstrating flexibility and endurance. This symbolizes a quiet, relaxed effectiveness in action. A gentle influence is at work, but you, as the wind, can be ceaseless in its efforts. Small forces can act up to produce lasting effects. Gentle penetration bodes well for new relationships. Remember, you had all those new relationships. Or enterprises. Just as a summer breeze slowly penetrates the woods to cool the forest, the ideas of gifted leaders slowly reach and sink into the minds and hearts of people. In personal relationships, a gentle beginning can lead to a long-lasting union. When using a force that is soft but persistent, careful aim is necessary, for only when a small force continually moves in the same direction will it have a cumulative effect. In human affairs, this kind of soft influence comes more through strength of character than by direct confrontation or direct seduction. It's important to have and stick to clearly defined goals, maintaining a strong vision and following a steady course of least resistance will bring good outcome. So what do you want to manifest? And then stay the course. Okay, then we're going to pull the Divine Beloved. Okay, right here. And angels and angels. Let's hear guides for the light for Scorpio. What is the card here? It's right here. 2. Okay. Support. The right help will come. Allow me, Divine Beloved, to let go, relax, and enjoy the process, knowing that it's safe to offer all to your capable hands. The right actions are always shown and the right help always comes. Isn't that nice? You know, you did have your 6 of Pentacles, help from the King of Rods. And then we have fear. I release all fear. I invite you, Divine Beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. So you've got something new coming. There you go. Okay, now we're going to pull the Louise Hay affirmation. Here we go. Right here. Okay, it is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I'm willing to change and grow. There you go. There. Okay. And now we're going to pull the Believe in Your Own Magic.